Hi everyone, just here to do a quick video on some of the PPE I wear when out on the job site. PPE stands for Personal Protective Equipment, and it's very important to have this on, obviously for safety reasons, OSHA regulations. None of the stuff that none of the items I'm going to talk about have been sponsored. I haven't been paid to say this. It's just a quick review of things I've used that I find that I like to wear, that are comfortable for me, and that help me obviously keep safe on the job site. So the first one obviously is your high-vis vest. This one is quick safety. And the reason I like this one, maybe I should stand up, anyway. First of all, pockets, definitely like the pockets. You're always, as a superintendent on a job site, I'm always finding people handing me notes, or I'm taking notes, or business cards, my keys, pens, pencil. Usually I keep a couple of pens in here. I actually have two vests. One's yellow and I had the pens in the other vest. But I find these quick safety ones to be the best there as far as the size. I mean, I'm kind of a big guy. I use extra large, but it fits over my coats. It's getting cold here. It'll be winter soon, so you can see one of my flannels back there. This one fits over it nicely. It's high visibility. It's got all kinds of different places to keep things in there, and I just really like these. Really easy to put on. The only thing they don't have, they're not the tear off kind where if you get them stuck in something, but I'm rarely working on that around that kind of machinery, and if I am, I do have my other vest, which is the tear off kind, so I can use that. But really like the vest. It's held up very well. I've had this for quite some time, and it's definitely the go-to. The other one is a little bit shorter, so I don't like to wear it as much, but like I said, it is the tear off. The next one is the hard hats. Originally, our company gets us our hard hats, and we had hard hats like this, plastic junk. Insides like this, and just kind of a cheap plastic $10 helmet. But recently we got some new ones, so I haven't had this very long, only a couple of months, but I'll tell you what, it is pretty awesome. And it is one of these lift carbon fiber helmets. See, I don't even have any stickers on it yet, although I don't like to put too many on there. But talk about comfort. I mean, this is like a suede leather type deal. The adjustment, very easy to adjust. This flips down, flips that way, adjust this way, and I mean, just really fits on there nice, comfortable. I wear it a long time. After a while, I don't even feel like it's on there. Unlike that orange one, look like an orange cone walking around. Very nice helmet. Now, these aren't cheap. I'm not exactly sure how much the company paid for these, but I'm pretty sure they're well over $100. But for safety of your head, and for I don't have much hair up there, so I don't have much cushion. So like I said, this is really nice. Much better than you can see the internals on this one. I mean, just they're plasticky thing, not very soft. The adjustments are just made by pushing this in, and it's very a pain to adjust. It's just no padding up here like the top of this one. So I mean, you get what you pay for on these. I mean, this one just all around, the adjustments, everything is just fantastic. Very nice helmet. I actually enjoy wearing this. I actually find myself putting this on sometimes when normally I would put on my baseball cap, because I'm not going to be in the work zone. But sometimes I just throw this on. I used to always just carry my baseball cap in the truck, and then when I got out, but sometimes now I just wear this one. It's that nice to wear. So, and lastly are my shoes. We have to wear steel toe shoes in the job site. I have been through so many shoes. Throughout my life, I've had foot problems. When I was in high school, played sports. It's really started pretty much in high school. Played sports, played football, baseball, and I used to come home after after playing, and this is when I was young, so 17, 18 years old, and my feet would hurt so bad I would cry. They would hurt so bad. And the next day, so my parents took me to the doctor. The foot podiatrist got orthotics. They did all types of things. They took molds of my feet, tried to figure it out, but I never got a good answer, and it never went away. So I've always had this problem. If I stand in like when I just go to concerts, when I stand in one place for a long time without moving around, man, my feet, it's painful. So a lot of times for a while there, I didn't do anything, didn't go to concerts, because anything to just stand like that. Or I would just get, lawn seats and just sit out in the back, or I had to have a chair. It's really annoying, but and maybe part of it was, I just never bought really great shoes, and obviously football cleats or baseball cleats are just horrible as far as your feet go. So as I've been working throughout the years, I've tried different shoes: Timberlands, Red Wings. I've tried Keens, and I'm not bashing any of them. They're perfectly good for what they do. They're good shoes, and they lasted and they were fine. But I'll tell you what, I finally found a shoe that my feet don't hurt nearly as bad as they have. Now, it's not perfect. I still have some pain and discomfort, but I could stand in these a lot longer than I could in any other shoe. And I actually can make it through the day without being in very much pain at all. And most of the time, if I'm not standing around, and I'm moving around a lot, I don't feel any of it. Even until after about 8-9 hours standing around, then I start to feel some discomfort and pain. But that's really good for me because I've had so many problems. So those shoes, again, it's not sponsored. Nobody paid me to say this or give me anything free, but it's these Thorogoods. So these are the wedge sole, which I think makes a lot of the difference. But I've had other wedge sole shoes that just weren't as good as these. They do have a liner inside, like a cushion inside. But these are the USA shoes. I'm not exactly sure if they're completely made in the USA or all the materials come from the US, but they are assembled in the US. And so, yeah, these are the 6-inch, but these are really, just a wonderful shoe. Max Wedge Thorogoods, yep. So I wear these pretty much every day. As you can see, I've had this pair for about 6 months now, and I can tell the difference already. It's been great. I'm kind of mad at myself that I waited this long to get a pair of these. Just a really good shoe, and I'm just very happy with everything. These are size 11s, and like I said, very comfortable. I did get the extra wide because my feet are pretty wide, so I did get the wide ones. And I'll tell you what, the first day I wore these, I did have a little discomfort. So there was a 1-day breaking in period, which is minimal, but I did feel a little discomfort that first day. But after that, everything kind of molded to my foot quickly, and these have worked out great. So I'm really happy with these. Maybe I'll do in about 6 months more, after a year, a more in-depth review to see how they've held up. But so far, we work in some pretty rough conditions, a lot of mud, dust, muck, concrete, and have been tremendous. I can work in these without my feet hurting for a pretty good amount of time. Like I said, usually, after about 8 hours in any shoe, but most other shoes I was getting only about 3-4 hours, and I was already in pain. These give me the full 8, and I can work through that discomfort for about 10 hours, which I've had a couple of those days. Anyway, check out Thorogoods. Excellent shoe, wedge sole. I think if I didn't have the wedge sole, they might not be this. I have my Timberlands and other shoes I've had have not had the wedge sole, and that may be part of it because my arch is where it really hurts. But like I said, these have been fantastic shoes. So I highly recommend the Thorogoods. And yeah, anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.